Looking to get into the investing world, but only have $100 and no experience? Yes, it's totally doable. Here's how you get started in the investing world without feeling overwhelmed or needing a lot of cash. So first up, robo-advisors. If you're not familiar, robo-advisors are platforms that build and manage an investment portfolio for you based on your goals and risk tolerance. You don't need any prior knowledge, just answer a few questions, and the robo-advisor does the rest. Robo-advisors are like the personal trainers of the investment world. They do the heavy lifting, managing, and adjusting your portfolio as markets change, so you don't have to constantly monitor it. One thing that's underrated about robo-advisors is that they let you start right away without overthinking every little decision. Some, like Acorns, even take your spare change from purchases and automatically invest it. Here's a hot take. Some people argue robo-advisors are too passive and don't let you learn about investing. But I'd argue that's a plus for beginners. Why complicate things with trading when you're just starting out? You can build up your balance with a robo-advisor and learn as you go. Next up, ETFs, or exchange-traded funds. ETFs hold a mix of stocks, bonds, or other assets, giving you a diversified portfolio from day one. And many ETFs mirror the market, like the S&P 500, which is a basket of the top 500 companies in the US. So when you invest in an ETF, you're investing in a range of companies without having to buy each stock individually. My personal take: ETFs are perfect if you want some skin in the game, but don't want to handpick every stock. With just $100, you can get a slice of top companies, think Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon, without the big price tag. And here's a bit of controversy for you. Some critics claim ETFs are too average and that you're better off picking individual stocks if you want big returns. But let's be real, most beginners aren't beating the market, so why not start with a safe bet? Now, let's talk fractional shares of stocks. Have you ever looked at the price of a single share of Amazon or Google and thought, there's no way I can afford that? Fractional shares let you buy a portion of a share, so you don't need a lot of money to own a piece of even the biggest companies. You can start with as little as $1. To me, fractional shares are a game changer. They make investing in top companies accessible to everyone. And here's where things get interesting. Some people argue that buying fractional shares is just a gimmick and say you should only buy full shares. But I think that's outdated thinking. Fractional shares let you invest in companies you believe in right from the start. Why should big investors have all the opportunities? If you want something with zero market risk, consider high-interest savings accounts, or CDs. These accounts give you a set interest rate on your savings, so your money grows without the ups and downs of the stock market. While it's not investing in the traditional sense, it's a solid way to grow your money safely. Let me throw a different opinion out there. Some people say that with inflation, saving accounts are pointless because the interest barely keeps up. But not everyone's ready for the stock market's highs and lows. Having a safe place to park your cash that still gives you some growth? I'd say that's valuable, especially for beginners who want to build a solid foundation. Finally, one of the best investments you can make is in your own knowledge. Investing in education pays off more than people realize. Use part of that $100 to buy a book on investing, take an online course, or dive into high-quality content, like right here on this channel. The smarter you get, the better decisions you'll make with every dollar you invest. I'll be honest, some people think reading about investing is a waste of time, claiming the real learning comes from doing. I get that, but I believe learning can prevent a lot of costly mistakes. The more you understand, the less likely you are to panic when the market dips, or worse, follow bad advice. So there you have it, 5 real ways to start investing with just $100. Start small, keep it simple, and build from there. What do you think? Do you agree, or do you have a different approach? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, follow Lux Vibe for more.